Right. We're not talking about apple cider vinegar. And I'll show you. Right. So make sure the apple cider vinegar you choose is the one with the mother. Okay. Um, don't ask me why. It's just what works for me. Right. The mother is that little thing down there. Right. Okay. Now, how do you use this apple cider vinegar on your private part? There's several ways you can use it. How I use it, I take a little bit of apple cider vinegar and I put into something like this, or you can put in a little bottle. So I put into something like this and I add warm water. So I just, wash the outside of my private area with that. I don't know if that makes sense. So you just take a little bit of apple cider vinegar and you add water, look lukewarm water, and when you're having your shower in the morning or in the evening, you just you know rinse without squat down, and then you just rinse the outside part of your private part, and make sure it's the last thing you do. So when you're done having your shower and then you do it, so at least it should remain on that zone um overnight. Now, um older people will use this. This is what we call douche. This doesn't work for me, so I bought it and I used it once. It just didn't work out for me. So apparently you add water inside and you add a little bit of apple cider vinegar as well, and then this is how you use it. So um when you're squatting, or you can sit down in on the toilet, and then you use it again. I just don't know how to use it properly, so I use it once, it didn't work. I rinse it and I store it somewhere. I prefer the old method of using a normal container with warm water and that, and then it's just you know quicker that way. Now, what I want to emphasize as well is apple cider vinegar has a really peculiar taste and smell. So if you are in a relationship, or if you have a man in your life 24/7, um you will smell like vinegar. If you do it at night before going to bed, you will smell like vinegar. So it's best to let him know um you have a new private part cleaning routine. Um, Also, anything that touches your private part, i.e., apple cider vinegar, you will taste it in your mouth. I'm not quite sure what is the correlation between private part and your mouth, but you will taste it. It's not in a bad way, but you kind of like taste it inside your throat at some point. And would suggest that you don't do this every day. And I would suggest that you do this at night, because at least you're going to bed, and the next day you can go to work or to school or outside or whatever. Okay. I would suggest that you don't do it every day, because it might disrupt the natural pH balance of your private part. But you should use this every day if you are struggling with weight discharge, or itchiness, or things happening down there. What will happen is apple cider vinegar is so acidic, it's just going to clean out everything in there or around there. Okay. Also, I will highly suggest that you do your own research as well on this apple cider vinegar, because a lot of people don't know about this. But in other places in the world, vinegar is used to clean the private part in so many places in the world, but in this side of the world, most people don't know. So these are just things that you have in your kitchen and you might not know it could be used for other things. And also, because I'm just focusing on apple cider vinegar and the private part, but apple cider vinegar as well could be used on your hair, it could be used on your face, it could be used yeah, on your hair, on your face, and you can drink it. So hair, face, and you can drink it. Those are the three things that you should do your own research, because it's just going to be really long. It's going to be a long video if I have to talk about those three in this video as well. Okay. So, okay. See you in the next video. Bye.